So now we are doing valency. We have done atomicity. Now this is valency for calculation purpose, because the video is basically for calculations and other thing. So now for calculation purpose, I will use the periodic table to illustrate valency. So now we have this as group. Download periodic table, then you can follow up. So this is group 1, this is group 2. Now skip all this middle one to the next one. So this is group 3, this is group 4, this is group 5. You will also see a Roman numeral there. So group 1A, IIA, IIIA, IV, VI, VII, and VIII. So that is group 1 to 8. And note, I'm not doing periodic table. This is not a topic periodic table. This is just illustration, using periodic table to illustrate valency. Now every element that belongs to this group 1, we have a valency of 1. Every element that belongs to this group 2, we have valency of 2. So now let's talk about the group 1. So hydrogen is in group 1, so it will have +1 charge. It will also have valency of 1. So that means the group will tell you two things for now, that is the charge and the valency, because it's the valency we need. We also need the charge for other things. So now, which elements do we have again in this group 1? We also have sodium. Sodium is Na, so it will be plus. So we don't usually write 1, just like that hydrogen. I just use that one to illustrate. It will be H plus. So nitrogen, sodium will also be Na plus, like that. Now move to group 2. What are the elements you can see in group 2? Yeah, so we have magnesium. So if you write magnesium, to put charge on it, then it will be 2 plus, because it's in group 2, and meaning the valency of magnesium is also 2. So the charge is 2, the valency is also 2. Now move to group 3. So this is group 3A. Any element that belongs to this group 3A is also plus. For example, aluminum is there, so aluminum is Al. So because it's this group 3, then it will carry 3 plus. Now their group is the charge, is also the valency. So all the elements in this group 1 will have valency of 1. All this one will have valency of 2. All this group 3 will have valency of 3, and including their charge. Now move to group 4. So I have carbon there, so it will be 4 plus. And any other one, also silicon, it will be 4 plus. So anyone that fall on this group 4 is 4 plus, and this group 4 can serve as transition metal. Now those ones I skip here, the middle one I skip here, are transition metal. That is, they can form more than one compound, they have more than one valency. We will discuss more on them if we start naming. Remember, I'm not doing periodic table, I'm only doing this because of naming, how to name a binary compound. So now group 5. What are the elements you have in group 5? Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, and others. So now from group 1 to 4 that we have discussed, from group 1 to 4, they are all metals. For naming sake is what we are doing this video for. So group 1 to 4, just understand what I'm explaining. Group 1 to 4 are metals. Then group 5, 6, 7 are non-metals. So anytime you have the non-metals from group 5, nitrogen, normally it should be 5 plus, but it's not easy for nitrogen to lose 5 electrons out of it. It will rather gain 3. So because it's gaining 3, it won't carry that 5 again, then it will be 3 minus. So that means from this group 5, all the elements in this group 5 will carry 3 minus as charge. Phosphorus will carry 3 minus. So it's that 3 that will now stand as their valency. That means the valency of nitrogen is 3. So now, group 6, oxygen should be 6 plus, but it cannot lose 6. It will rather gain 2. So that will be O2 minus. So that will be O2 minus. That is, it can only gain 2 electrons. It cannot lose 6. So that 2 is the charges. And the valency is also 2. Now group 7, you have fluorine. It will be minus because it, instead of it to be plus 7, it will just be minus because it needs 1 to become stable. Chlorine is also minus. So summary of everything now. From group 1 to group 4, this we have valency of 1 and plus 1 charge. So valency of 1. This we have valency of 2. So that is plus 1. We don't say plus 1, we just say plus, but 2. That is 2 plus. Group 3 we have 3 plus, 4 plus. So all those ones that I put plus downward like this, they all carry the same thing. So this one, all the valency is 1. All the valency here is 2. All the valency here is 3. Any element there. All the valency here is 4. For any elements there. Now from this group 5, the valency will be 3. So you know their charge will be 3 minus, 2 minus and minus. So now that minus is minus 1. So from this group 5, their valency is 3. Group 6, their valency is 2. Group 7, their valency is 1. But their charge is 3 minus, 2 minus and 1 minus. So but we are talking about valency, we don't need plus or minus. So for example now, what if I write chlorine? What charge will I put on it? So chlorine is in this group 7 and it needs 1 to be stable, so it will be minus. So that means the charge on chlorine is minus 1, but the valency is 1. For valency is always plus, no minus. So now we will now see how we can use this to name a binary compound. So to name binary compound, I will group it to metal and non-metal, non-metal and non-metal, transition metal and non-metal. So now this group 8, we have valency of 0. That is, they are chargeless, they are noble gas. So but we are not doing all those ones now. So just know that from group 1 now, from group 1 to 4 are metal for naming sake. Know it this way. Group 5, 6, 7 are non-metal. Why those ones will skip here? So anyone that falls there, those ones will skip here are transition metal. They have more than one valency. Later you will learn exception. Those ones that are exception, you will learn it. Because my next video now is naming how to name a binary compound. And I'm using all these valency to name it. And the charges to balance the valency. So before I will start naming, I can do valency of a compound. Then we now move to how to name. So but for now, know that group 1 to 4, like I mentioned here, are metals. 5, 6, 7 are non-metal for naming sake. So now let's move on to another video, and note their charges is important. So group 1 we have +1 charge, group 2 we have 2 plus charge, group 3 we have 3 plus charge, 4 plus charge. From group 5 it will be 3 minus, 2 minus, and 1 minus. Sometimes you can see it as -3, -2, -1. Anyone that is convenient I will use, but note their charge. But valency is always plus. That means group 1 we have valency of 1, valency of 2, 3, 4. So from here, instead of it to be valency of 5, it will be 3 again, 2, 1. But charge we must put plus or minus. So the next one now is how to now calculate valency of a compound. This is valency of an element. Now let's see valency of a compound. So next,